Hello Taurus, welcome to the Black Hearted Oracle. Now before we get started, I'd like to thank Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course my beautiful ancestors. Now what you see laid before you is the heart of the matter for your Where Do We Stand spread, and this is a general love reading for you and your person of interest. And this video will be done in a two-part video series. And this one is coming from your perspective. This part 2 will be covering your person of interest perspective. Okay, let's get started. So the heart of the matter so far is strategy 21, new moon in Sagittarius, luck is on your side, dissipating, and 36 crosses. So as you can see, it's telling you that you're going to have to find the strategy to be able to take full advantage of the luck that's on your side. So you're going to have to know where you're facing your arrow to. Okay? Because this card speaks about having dreams that are not being followed through on. Like it's just a running conversation. It's something to talk about, but nothing to do. You know, this lady is reclined in an easy chair watching TV. So there's no movement. She's not dressed for work. She's in a house dress, very comfortable. You know? And the lesson is the crosses. Is like the burdens, the difficulties that we face. It is meant to bring us to a higher realization of ourselves. But the only way to get out of the dissipating act is to act. And when you do, you'll be able to figure out the proper strategy to bring in fulfillment and the creativity, because this is a 3. So this would represent like the Empress energies as well, of new beginnings, of birth, you know. So it's like not really like a physical birth. If you are pregnant, well, congratulations. But that's not really what I'm speaking of. I'm speaking of bringing something from the mental capacity into reality. Now, the first question that I asked Taurus is how you see yourself. And we have the second chakra, the full moon in Libra. You have expansion, and we have home. And the second chakra, Archangel Uriel, that's number 36. Going to read a little bit because I'm intimacy and creativity. It says the second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Exactly. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that you may have a more creative approach. So exactly, it's telling you that you see yourself as someone who is on the verge of creation, because this is a 9. So 9 is almost when you're at the state of completion. It's that one before that new cycle, when that last straw is there. But what this is saying is like you're at the moment where you're really coming to terms with finding the balance between your creativity and the practicality needed to bring these dreams into reality. Because the full moon in Libra is saying once you can delve into your creativity, not only will it benefit you internally, but externally, because there's a win-win outcome is in the forecast for you if you can do this. And expansion is here for you as you can do this, agreed with immense stability. Okay. Now the next question I asked is how you see your person of interest. And we have the 7th chakra. We have you and your loved ones are safe. We have facade. And we have the patient man. Okay. Spirit connections, intuition, and inspiration. The beautiful angel Uriel, also called the fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown, vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to the seventh energy center, which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of the head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. So Taurus, you're seeing your partner as someone who is following their internal guidance, you know, and that within them, they're looking at you and your family or their family as being safe, you know, because Cancer deals with the home and family. So it's saying that, you know, that they portray the fact that they believe that themselves and the family is safe, but there's a facade here that's going on. You know, there's some kind of a little imbalance here, because the man is a patient person. Like, this man is there patiently waiting on his lover to come in. He's like the good guy, you know. So the lesson is to be patient. So maybe what this card is really saying with the facade here and the thing is that your person needs some healing of their inner child in order to see that they're really okay, that nothing is wrong. They need to be connected to their higher self. The next question I asked is how you see the relationship, and that's the fourth chakra, Angel Raphael, the temple path, the dreams need a practical approach, practical plan, and wisdom with 7, the snake. Sorry. So how you see this relationship is that it is one that has touched your heart chakra and allowed it to be opened, and it has brought you to a place of being on the temple path, so to seeking higher guidance and to seeking deeper wisdom, right? But there also needs to be a balance between the spiritual and the physical here, and with that you'll be able to gain the wisdom, right, to be able to see where the snakes are in your garden and make the necessary corrections in order to get those out. Now, the next question that I asked is what you're expecting, and it's woman holding a heart. You have confidence is the key to your success, despondence, and the star. So it seems, Taurus, if you are the feminine energy, what you're expecting is to be offering your heart as usual, you know, to be the person who is open. Because remember, you saw the relationship as a fourth chakra, which is having an open-hearted. So this woman is there. She has a butterfly pretty much crowning her third eye. So she's been through the transformation that's necessary in order to be open to love. And the confidence is the key to this success in what you're expecting. But if you're not a male, you're expecting to find someone who is open-hearted and very confident, right? But there's a despondence here. So even though this is what you're expecting, you're not fully acting upon it. Because the lesson here is to see that there's such a great, because this is the star card. So there's healing, there's abundance, there's future fortune that lays ahead. But there's some despondence. Somebody needs to act, and act out of confidence in order to make this relationship go to where it needs to be. The outcome, You have lust. Okay. You have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. You have victim. You have woman with the heart and labyrinth. Okay. So it seems like with the conclusion, what is going to happen is lust. Like your relationship is really based on a lot of lust. And this energy is gaining momentum. So there is a lot of passionate connection in this relationship. Or if this is happening on the outside, because someone here is feeling as though well, no, I can't say, someone is feeling as a victim, right? Because this woman here is also patiently waiting. And it's like she's been reading her journal and really in deep contemplation about being in a labyrinth. So maybe this woman right here is really considering the fact that the lust-based relationship has her feeling more like a victim and feeling confused. But the energy is gaining momentum. So what's happening is that a conclusion will come, it will come. Because as you can see, the birds, they're flying over the mountains, and the mountains represent like burdens and like the uphill climb, the strength. And remember that in the beginning, it was about having strategy to overcome burdens, the crosses, right? Lastly, we have closing guidance. No, it's not funny. And the first one is 43 masculine. It says, carrying your gift of consciousness from the heart of woman, the heart of Mother Earth, trek toward the summit of a higher knowledge. Because of male and female imbalances, Earth is in danger of dying. Remember that the power of the masculine explodes as the power of the feminine implodes. And a sacred spiral of life is set into motion. One cannot live without the other. The masculine god is in search of the feminine goddess. He brings gifts of driving force to her powers of intuitive, creative receptivity. Both are equal warriors in the fight against ignorance. Balance your masculine and feminine energies through meditation and awareness. Know when you are carrying a male or feminine or female shield. This is your struggle in life, yet a great source of power when balanced. Wow, that is very powerful. Next, we have 22, silence. Before making a decision of power, move into the place of silence and serenity deep within you. Sit anywhere. Close your eyes and follow your breath in and out. On the third inhalation, take the breath down into your belly and locate your place of power, your shaman center, just below your navel. Visualize your place of power holding the golden sun, a disk of vibrant brilliance within you. Observe the silence like the deer in the misty marshland. If you are in a pain, use your consciousness to find where the pain lives within your body. Then move into that pain and beyond it until you find the source of silence. In this silence lives your sacred witness, that which sees all and knows all, and is all that you are. Power is born within the silence. So Taurus, what this is saying right now is, in order for you to get over the despondence and the dissipating energies within you, you're going to have to find a way to balance your energies. And the best way that you could do this is to relaxed meditation. Now, I thank you so much for coming to the Black Hearted Oracle. I pray these messages found you well. And I hope you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may Ma'at hold you in her loving grace. Ashe.